All right, we are back. Big Al here once again, and the finale of our trio of the AM and FM radio stations from across the country on this Sunday, June 5th. The third of three videos today. And the last city we'll take a look at today is Cincinnati, Ohio, whose broadcast area also extends into northern Kentucky and extreme southeastern portions of Indiana. Now, there are no stations that I found in the Cincinnati radio market that are licensed in the state of Indiana. Some of them are in Kentucky, but most of them are in Cincinnati or near Cincinnati. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one. This should be a quickie. 550 starting on the AM dial is WKRC Cincinnati. 55 KRC, the talk station. This is a talk radio station with news updates from NBC News, Premier Radio Networks, the Talk Radio Network, and Westwood One, plus local news and weather from Fox television affiliate WXIX TV Channel 19. WKRC is owned by iHeartMedia, and some of the notable programs you'll hear on WKRC include Glenn Beck, Rush Limbaugh, Sean Hannity, Dave Ramsey, and Coast to Coast AM with George Norrie. That airs during the overnight hours on WKRC. That call sign does sound familiar because the CBS television station in Cincinnati, which is WKRC TV Channel 12, uses that call sign. The call sign for the next station is also very familiar. That's 700 WLW Cincinnati, broadcasting in high definition. This is 700 WLW, the big one. Or a throwback slogan from back in the day is the nation's station. WLW is a news talk format with news updates from ABC News. They are also the flagship radio station of the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cincinnati Reds. This station is owned by iHeartMedia and is repeated on WKFS 107.1 FM HD2 in Milford, Ohio, and they also operate a translator station in Cincinnati at 94.5 W233BG. WLW, of course, is one of the oldest radio stations in the country. I think they signed on the air in like 1923 or something. It also spawned the television station in Cincinnati, the current NBC television station in Cincinnati, which is WLWT, Channel 5. 740 is WNOP Cincinnati, Sacred Heart Radio. This is a Catholic talk station with programming from EWTN Radio. This station is owned by Sacred Heart Radio Incorporated and is simulcast on WPFB 910 AM in Middletown, Ohio, and on FM at 89.5 WHSS, Hamilton. 1050 is WGRI Cincinnati, Inspiration 1050. This is an urban gospel station owned by Christian Broadcasting System Limited. 1160 is WCVX, Florence, Kentucky. Christian Talk 1160, Cincinnati's Christian Voice. This is a Christian radio format owned by Christian Broadcasting Systems Limited. Same people that own WGRI. 1230 WDBZ, Cincinnati. This station is known as The Buzz, your talk station. Owned by Urban One, this station airs urban talk and operates an FM translator station at 101.5 W268CM in Cincinnati. 1320 is WCVG Covington, Kentucky. That's the city across from Cincinnati on the Ohio River. They're known as 1320 The Voice, Cincinnati's voice of gospel. This is a gospel music station currently owned by Rain Enterprises, LLC. That's REIGN, Rain Enterprises. 1360, broadcasting in high definition, is WSAI, Cincinnati. Fox Sports 1360. This is the Cincinnati affiliate of Fox Sports Radio, which is owned by iHeartRadio. Notable programs on Fox Sports 1360 include The Dan Patrick Show, Rich Eisen, and The Herd with Colin Cowherd, which is nationally syndicated by Fox Sports Radio. 1450 is WMOH, Hamilton. 1450, The Ticket. Talk radio done right. This is a news talk station during daytime hours with programming from Salem Radio Network. And it's a sports talk station on nights and weekends and serves as the CBS Sports Radio affiliate for Cincinnati. WMOH is also the Cincinnati affiliate of Columbus Blue Jackets hockey. WMOH is owned by Vernon Baldwin Incorporated. That's Vernon R. Baldwin Incorporated. This station is also the radio flagship of Miami Redhawks football. That's Miami of Ohio. That's the university in nearby Oxford, Ohio. And they also air high school sports from across Butler County. 1480 WDJO Cincinnati. WDJO 99.5, 107.9 FM, and 1480 AM. Known as Cincinnati's Oldies Network. With news updates from ABC News. And this is also the Cincinnati affiliate of the Ohio State IMG Sports Network. So you'll hear Buckeyes football and men's basketball on WDJO, which is currently owned by Mustang Media Incorporated. The station operates a pair of FM translators, W258CI 99.5 FM and W300CI 107.9 FM, both licensed to Cincinnati. 1530 is WCKY Cincinnati. This station is known as Cincinnati's ESPN 1530. This is the Cincinnati affiliate of ESPN Radio, as you can tell by the branding. They are the co-flagship station of the Cincinnati Bengals, and they are also the Cincinnati area affiliate of Louisville Cardinals Sports, the Kentucky Wildcats, and Westwood One Sports. So all the Nationals Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night NFL games, as well as the playoffs and the Super Bowl, are all on Cincinnati's ESPN 1530, which is owned by iHeartMedia. And wrapping up the AM dial is 1560 WCNW Fairfield, Ohio. This is a religious station owned by Vernon R. Baldwin Incorporated, who also owns WDJO. 1560 is a daytime only station, and that's the only Cincinnati radio station that is required by FCC law to sign off at sundown. Now to the FM dial, 88.3 channel 202. That's WAIF Cincinnati. What radio is meant to be. This is a community radio station which is owned by the Real Stepchild Radio of Cincinnati Incorporated. That's a pretty cool name for a company, to be honest with you. 88.9 channel 205. That's WMWX, Miamitown, Ohio. Classics Radio, it's spelled CLASSX Radio. We are what they were. This is a classic rock station owned by Spyrex Communications Incorporated and is simulcast on WYMS 89.1 FM in Waynesville, 89.3 Channel 207, WMKV, Reading, Ohio. This is the flagship station of the Maple Knoll Village Network. Old Time Radio is back. This is a big band / adult standards / nostalgia radio station owned, of course, by Maple Knoll Communities. This station is repeated on WLHS 89.9 FM in Westchester, Ohio. 89.7 Channel 209 is WYHH Highland Heights, Kentucky. This is the Cincinnati affiliate of the Bible Broadcasting Network, which also owns the station. 90.1 Channel 211 is WORI, Harrison, Ohio. This is the Cincinnati affiliate of Air One, Worship Now, and The Worship Station. Air One, of course, airs Christian worship music, which is owned by EMF. 90.9 Channel 215. This is the only station in Cincinnati on the non-commercial band that broadcasts in high definition, and that's WGUC Cincinnati. Classical 90.9. WGUC. Music for your heart, mind, and spirit. FM analog and HD1 is classical music, and then on HD2 is jazz, presumably Jazz 24. WGUC is owned by Cincinnati Public Radio. 91.7 Channel 219 is WVXU Cincinnati. Cincinnati Public Radio, connecting you to a world of ideas. This is a news talk station with news updates and programming from National Public Radio. And they too are owned by Cincinnati Public Radio. Off we go to the commercial band on FM. 92.5 Channel 223, WOFX FM Cincinnati. 92.5 The Fox, Cincinnati's classic rock. This is a Cumulus Media-owned classic rock station. 93.3 Channel 227 is WAKW Cincinnati, Star 93.3, uplifting and encouraging. For much of the year, it is a Christian adult contemporary station, outside of, say, 2 months of the year where they play Christmas music from October through December. WAKW is owned by Pillar of Fire. 94.1 Channel 231 in high definition is WNNF Cincinnati. Formerly 94.1 Nash FM, now known as Cat Country 94.1. With 53-minute mega music catathons every hour. That's their slogan. FM analog and HD1 is country music with no additional subchannels. This station is owned by Cumulus. 94.9 Channel 235 broadcasting in high definition is WREW Fairfield. Mix 94.9, Cincinnati's best mix of the 80s to now. FM analog and HD1 is adult contemporary. HD2 is alternative rock known as The Sound. This station is owned by Hubbard Broadcasting. 96.5 Channel 243 WFTK, Lebanon, Ohio. 96 Rock, Cincinnati's Pure Rock. This is an active rocker owned by Cumulus Media. 97.3 channel 247 broadcasting in high definition is one of 5 country music stations that show up in the Cincinnati area. This station is WYGY Fort Thomas, Kentucky, otherwise known as 97.3 The Wolf. FM analog and HD1 is country music, and there are no additional subchannels. This station is owned by Hubbard Broadcasting. 97.7 channel 249 is the only Spanish language radio station in the market, and that's WOXY Mason, Ohio. La Mega 95, La Mega 97.7. Tan Latana como tú. This is a Spanish variety station owned by La Mega Media Incorporated. 98.5 channel 253 in high definition is WRRM Cincinnati. Warm 98.5. 80s, 90s, now. FM analog and HD1 is adult contemporary music and Christmas music during the holidays. This station is owned by Cumulus. 99.1 channel 256 in high definition. This is another country station that shows up in Cincinnati, although it is out of market. And that's WHKO Dayton. K99.1 New Country. FM and HD1 is country music. On HD2 is a classic hits station, which is a simulcast of WZLR, another Dayton area station. And then on HD3 is Urban Oldies, known as the Soul of Dayton. WHKO is owned by Cox Media Group and as a translator station in Riverside, Ohio at 98.7 W254BA. 100.3 channel 262 is WOSL Norwood, Ohio. 100.3 R&B. R&B and old school. This is an urban AC station from Urban One. 101.1 channel 266 is WIZF Erlanger, Kentucky. 101.1 The Wiz, the Natty's #1 for hip hop and R&B. This is an urban contemporary station also owned by Urban One. 101.9 channel 270 broadcasting in high definition is WKRQ Cincinnati. Q102, Cincinnati's hit music. FM analog and HD1 is Top 40 CHR, and then on HD2 is adult contemporary known as The Chill. Q102 is owned by Hubbard Broadcasting. 102.7 channel 274 broadcasting in high definition is WEBN Cincinnati. 102.7 WEBN, Cincinnati's rock station, and the home of the Kid Chris Show. Kid, of course, spelled with 2 D's. FM analog and HD1 is mainstream rock. HD2 is alternative rock, as 100.7 and 106.3 The Project. And then HD3 is mainstream urban, as 102.3 The Beat. WEBN airs programming from Premier Radio Networks and Premium Choice. This is the FM flagship station of the Cincinnati Bengals. WEBN, also known as the Lunatic Fringe of American Radio, is owned by iHeartMedia. Translator stations W264BW 100.7 FM Norwood and W292CO 106.3 FL Middletown, both relay the alternative rock format on HD2. And then translator station W272BY 102.3 FM Cincinnati relays the mainstream urban format on HD3. 103.5 channel 278 is WGRR Hamilton. 103.5 WGRR Cincinnati's greatest hits. This is a classic hits radio station owned by Cumulus. 104.3 channel 282 is WNLT Delhi Hills, Ohio. This is the Cincinnati affiliate of the K-Love Radio Network. Positive, encouraging. This is a contemporary Christian station from EMF. 105.1 channel 286. Broadcasting in high definition is WUBE FM Cincinnati. B105.1. Get your country on. FM analog and HD1 is country music with no additional subchannels. This station is owned by Hubbard Broadcasting. Next you have 105.9 channel 290, which is WNKN Middletown, Ohio, and 106.7 channel 294, which is WNKR Williamstown, Kentucky. These two stations are known as Classic Country 105.9 and 106.7. Both air a classic country format owned by Grant County Broadcasters Incorporated. And wrapping things up is 107.1 channel 296. Broadcasting in high definition, and that's WKFS Milford. Kiss 107.1, Cincinnati's #1 hit music station. FM analog and HD1 is Top 40 CHR. HD2 is dance and EDM. I'm assuming that's Pride Radio. And then HD3 is Christian worship music from Air 1. Kiss 107.1 is owned by iHeartMedia. Alright, so that, my friends, is it. The AM and FM radio stations across Cincinnati, Ohio, and this wraps up my 3-city visit of the AM and FM radio stations from across the country. So now we're going to go upload this video, and it should be up here in the next few minutes or so. And then I'm going to get right to work on my next 3 radio markets, which are Nashville, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. And by week's end, I will have those 3 markets ready. So until then, this is Big Al. Thanks for hanging with me, and I will catch you later. Peace out.